right, we got a video today for you guys. Can we pass going to the embroidery channel? We'll get back to that. But all right. All right. So wait, what's the name of this machine?
Apex Adler.
All right, Apex. This is actually his machine, and he needed some help with it. So he was having some problems, mainly with the bobbin. I think they had threaded it a new way I've never seen before, but it was still working somehow.
Somehow, I don't know how.
Yeah. So just cover a couple things. We like to cover the threading of it. Like this threading, I'm just gonna go through it, and then you can just walk the people through that. Because that's always a problem with sewing machines. People can't figure out how to thread them. So you take that one through here, I guess, and then you just, well, you can explain it to them, and then I'll just videotape it.
Okay, from this post, it goes from the left to the right.
Okay.
And then goes around clockwise and comes out the second hole and down. And then here, we go underneath and then over the top of this top plate.
Okay, I'm getting that.
And then this tension nut there, you want to loop that around and pull it very taut. You hear a snap.
Is it a circle? I mean, a whole loop, or is it just down?
It comes out here, but you really need to pull that taut.
Okay.
And then this is how you would adjust the tension on the top wire.
Okay, yeah, I see that part.
And then we come across here, go underneath, over this lever, and at this point there's two. I don't know if you can see it very well.
Yeah, that's what.
Eyelets.
Yeah. Let me get in there, and I'll get on this side of it.
And we're going from
left to right? Oh.
Right to left.
Yeah, okay.
Out here, and then back left to right through the second one nearest the machine.
And then we go up.
From there we go vertical up to this. I'm not sure what you call that, Rob.
I don't know.
But we're going right to left.
Let me show it in there because it's usually going to be sticking up, but let me see if I can rotate that up a little bit for them. Yeah, because it's usually hanging up like this.
Okay, so we entered back from here up to here, from right to left, and then back down. Both of these threads will be going through this loop here, and then it'll fit in this little bar here,
Get it
going down vertically.
Yep.
From here, we go into the needle housing, and then into the needle from left to right.
All right, let me roll that needle up if I can. Let me go this way. And how I thread the needle is above the foot. So don't thread it down here. Thread it up here. So instead of, because then if you go down here, you like looping it over this thing right here. So you want to thread it up here, so it pushes through. All right, and then switch places. You can show them, get a piece of that leather, so you can show them.
Oh.
Yeah, how the thread, the top thread, gets to go behind it.
Okay. This is the brake that keeps the foot up.
Okay.
And they wanted us to put tension on both threads initially. We're going to drop our foot, release the brake, drop the foot. And here we go.
Can I pause for a second? Now what I like to do is this. I go in and I actually cut this right. As soon as I get a few of these in there, I go in here and I cut this little excess right here. Oh, it already came through, but this little excess right here, I would just, boop. Well, I'll cut that. That's what I would do. I'll cut that excess off so I wouldn't have it, because if not, sometimes it seems like it loops around and then you're getting stuck back in there. So go a couple more. You can also show them how to go reverse. So what do you gotta do to go to reverse?
To press the left pedal and then
Alright. And then you raise it up so I can show on the back side of it. That's the other thing, guys. You gotta have some muscles for these machines. Hey, yeah, go up. Yeah. Oh, it's already up. The needle's already up.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I pull out like this. I always pull it to the left. To me, I don't know. That's just the thing I always did. And you can see the back side of the stitches.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like clean stitches right here. And you see this is leather. Was this leather right here? Or
Like a suede.
yeah, okay, all right. But it's definitely some thick material. And you can tell this machine is nice and industrial. And is you hit somebody else with this, they're gonna pass out. See what else I want to cover about this. Let me show you some of the bottom mechanisms. So, what does the right foot do?
The right foot it lifts the pressure foot,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the brake
All
for
right.
that.
And then this is the pretty much I would call it the gas or
Yeah.
pedal foot. And then the left one is for the reverse.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And I'm guessing, I don't know, you guys, you could guess. I'm thinking it's like a 1960s. One reason I think it's the 60s because it looks somewhat type of modern. Somewhat type of modern. I mean, compared to I've seen some 50s machines. A lot of the machines from the 50s look like they're from the 20s. So, you know, it's just like technology from the 50s to the 60s. It's got to be a 60s. Maybe even the 80s. I say 60s to 80s to 1980. That's what this got to be. Because like technology started sped up, then it slowed back down. Does anybody know what year this could be? This machine number. I could tell it's been serviced recently. Somebody serviced it recently, wherever that was. And let me see what else I want. Oh yeah, the threading of this. Of the bobbin. Yeah, can you explain the bobbin threading?
If I can remember it, all right.
Oh, it's easy. I tell you, just remember, it's easy.
Now, I was doing this wrongly, and Rob corrected me here.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than I made it out to be. This pin holds in the bobbin. I'll just pull this all the way out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm sure 100 people are having the same trouble. Especially when you get one of these industrial machines. I've noticed that too. It's not that many out there.
Okay, so this goes in. This bobbin rotates clockwise. So make sure the thread is going up and away from you here. And then this is the part I was having trouble
Yeah,
with.
this is the part I gotta go. I had to come in. I just use my intuitiveness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Once you get that in there, I'll just go back and explain it to him.
Okay. I think that's in. Does that look all right, Rob?
Yes, that's definitely in. So from here, you gotta go. Let me show y'all the tip of this. I'll just take this tip. Wait, right here. You see the pointer tip? So the tip of this, you gotta go in, take the thread, slide it behind this. This moves. It might be a spring. I think it might be a little spring behind it because it does move. It feels like you move because I usually stick my thumbnail. So I take my thumbnail like this on this angle and slide it behind there. And then this goes from here to under here, under the presser foot. I mean, yeah, under the whatever housing that is. You guys don't know what that is. But then you see you thread it from there. All right, here, you can show them that part.
What's that? Yeah, right there.
You got a special guest here.
I do have to take off this plate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go on this side so you guys can see. Yeah, we only got these plates open for visual purposes. Also, I like to have the plate over the bobbing open because if it bird nests, I could get to it quicker and just, you know.
And that has to be lined up.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing. This has to line up, show them the back groove. So this groove right here, whatever that is, that little niche out there has to line up in that groove. So it like locks in place. I saw that once he turned it up, when he took it off.
Oops.
You just slide out?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do it by thumb. That's one thing they made it that you have to take your thumb and slide that in there. That's that old school technology. You got it? I could get it in there. So guys, grow a thumbnail if you don't have one. It'll make it a lot easier. Did you get it? If not, I could get it.
Why don't you, does that look okay?
Oh, it's not all the way there. Hold the camera and then, I'll just get it. So, yeah, come on this side so I can show the guys. So right here, I'm just gonna take it out. Whoop. So I take it right here, just slide it behind there. So I take it into this groove. It's like a little groove here. I take it into that groove, and then I take my thumbnail right here, and I hang on it. And my thumbnail. Oh, get in there. You see I'm working it back through there, guys? I can see that. So I'm using my thumbnail technique. I use this on my other embroidery machines at the house, actually. That's how I know this. So I gotta get it, but I gotta get it all the way through there. And it comes, right here's a little gap in between here. So there's a little gap in this. Actually, I don't know if y'all can see that gap, but it's a gap right there. That little, in there, right here's a little gap that holds the thread in there. So then you gotta take the thread, and you can do that part. You gotta take the thread, and it has to come from up underneath. Go ahead. Yeah, you're gonna have to get practice with that anyway.
Okay.
And then show them the tool I made.
Rob made this for me. I was having a real hard time with this.
Yeah.
And I still do, but
it's a little bit better though.
Much better.
Just thread it in there, and then just.
Makes things much easier.
Look at that. Man, that should have been an engineer.
And now we know what the foot is up, so we have slack in the bobbin. We'll pull out a little extra thread and then replace this plate with the thread coming up.
Yep. And yeah, come through that plate. Yep. And we gotta make sure that plate line up like we said earlier.
If you have a right angle screwdriver, which I'm going to be getting one soon, it'll make your life a lot easier too. Even with the shortest ones, it's hard to get.
Oh yeah, you know they did that for a reason, to make sure. See, back then they would make it that the home person couldn't work on their machines. That's what that's for. All these hard to get to parts.
Okay. Is there a bobbin thread?
Yeah, and this is how I do it. And this is how you test it too. So this, I'm also going to show them how to test their thread. So you test it, and if it feels smooth like that, then you know you got it right. It's a smooth pull. Like you don't feel any, I don't know, I say slack in it or too much tension. Then you thread it left to right. You're gonna know that you gotta thread it left to right because there's gonna be the eye opening. Just look at the needle. So that'd be another video of how to thread things by looking at the needle. You got it? Okay.
Nope.
You could get you a needle threader for that one though. This one's upsized. If you need me to, I could do this one probably without my glasses. Let me try.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, I don't think. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's gotta get a little. See, my hands are steady, but with my left. There it goes in there. You just gotta pull it with the left, guys. There you go. Yeah. You gotta get him the thread. He's a threader. I threaded all for my grandma. She's like, come thread this machine.
Do you want to talk about the one rotation that they?
Oh yeah, let them know about that. And I'll explain the reason why.
Okay.
They say you want to have something under it though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And probably to press the foot down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I'm going.
I would go. Yeah, probably that way. Probably right.
The reason for this auxiliary wheel is obviously because it'd be too hard to go over there all the time.
Did you catch it? Yeah. All right. The reason why you got to turn the run rotation is because it makes like a loop knot under there, and it really basically a loop knot would be to catch the bobbin thread from the bottom. So that basically get you started before you just pressed it didn't catch, and then you got wire. You got a bird's nest under there, up under your machine. So yeah, can you give it a run? Yeah, and then explain same thing. You gotta make sure you have that thread behind this, whatever this little metal piece is. So the presser foot, it goes behind the presser foot. All right. That's it. Yep. Oh, hold on. There you go. Go ahead.
Wait a second. What is this?
I think that's from another thread. That's good right there. I just want to get them so we can show them that how it looks now. Just give them that way we took them through and they can see. Yeah.
I think I got tangled up a little bit here.
Let's see. No, it's okay.
That's okay?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, guys, I always pull mine to the left. And then I just leave that out. I leave some slack here and some slack there, you know. They say 3 inches, but I leave like 5 to 6 inches. And you can just show them the back of it. See, there you go. And then you know how it is. And if you got any questions, comment down below. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be at this machine, but I probably could take you through it. Cause yeah, it was one thing about industrial machines. The only complicated part I think is just the top threading.
It's all complicated.
No, it's just hit the top part.
I stood here for 6 hours last night trying to figure out how to do this.
Oh yeah, nah, man. All you had to do was contact me, and I was like, oh, there he is. All right, guys, thanks and salute. And y'all want to sign off? That just means goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.